things you got to do, right? Like taking your wife and your daughter to get their eyebrows done, waxed. I don't know, however they do it. Waxing and not the waxing, threading. Threading is better than waxing, apparently. You know, it takes a lot to be a woman. You know, us guys got it easy. You get a haircut's easy. You know, you don't got to worry about a lot of things that women have to worry about. We need to recognize that. At least give them their credit. You know? Right now, I'm just sitting in the car watching Star Wars. That's one of the good features of a S-Class. Got a DVD player, so at times when you're waiting for your wife, waiting for your kids, whatever you're waiting for, you can actually entertain yourself. And men are very easily entertained, so we'll throw on a DVD or something to watch it. Sometimes I watch James Bond. I'm a big Star Wars fan though, so I watch a little Star Wars from time to time. So they can take as long as they need to. As long as I got AC and a movie, I'm good to go. So I've been trying to find a spot to record at where I can just talk to you guys so you can see what's going on in my life. Kind of just shoot it a little bit. I don't know where I am. This is like a power plant or something like that. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Probably shouldn't even be back here, but I want to do a review on this car. 2013 S550 4MATIC V8. It's a V8 bi-turbo, 429 horsepower, 516 pounds of torque. It's got the AMG Sport package on it. Got the 19-inch AMG wheels. I want to put 20s on it, maybe soon. Back seat, we got the window shades. If you get in the back, got the armrest here. Got some tissue in there. Kids always need tissue. Always need tissue. I'm about 6 feet, 6'1" on a good day, and my leg room is fantastic. Sitting back here, perfect. Some of them have seat controls over here, where you have the movement of the seat the same way the front seat has in the back. Mine doesn't. Also, mine does have the have an outlet right here. Plug in your power outlet. Ashtrays and all types of stuff back here you don't need. The front seats are heated and cooled and massaged. Back seat isn't. I got a pass through right here. Put a little stash in there. Pull it down further, get into the trunk. Very, very comfortable ride. We got some vanity mirrors up here. In the back to see themselves. I believe it's a 4.6 liter. Soft closed doors. Can't beat that. Very nice design. I kind of like this version of it. The new version doesn't have the wheel wells like this. In the new version, the 14s and up, you can't actually tell that it's an S-Class or an E-Class. This particular model, you can see it. It's very, very distinct to see that it's an S-Class. From the very beginning, the S-Class, the C-Class, and E-Class all have different looks to them. And you could distinctly see it in this version. Once they got to the 14s and up, they changed it. They made this model, I believe, from 27 to 13. But on 13 is when they changed the light package. The older ones have the fog lights down the bottom. They're rounded. They don't have this. And they don't have the AMG Sport package on it. Which is the AMG Sport package is the rims, AMG rims, side skirts, and a more aggressive style bumper. As you can see there, more aggressive style bumper. And a more aggressive style bumper in the back. I did put the double dually plates on the back, on both sides. Just like that, it's starting to rain. That's what I get for trying to do a quick review. Go outside for a little bit, been in the house all day. No rain. As soon as I decide to come outside, it's raining. So we'll follow up and finish up this review a little more in depth. I'll give you the dimensions of it, the lines and things like that later on.
The next day.
So we got a new day. Had to come back to the spot to try to get this review done. As far as the gas, probably gets about 15 miles per gallon on the street and about 24 on the highway. We have air suspension, air ride suspensions. And you could also put it in sport. You can go from economy to sport. They all have different kind of options as far as the transmission goes, but I'm gonna tell you about my own. We also have the panoramic sunroof. It's panoramic on the outside, one big roof. It's all glass. If you look, it's all glass. And on the inside of the car, it's two separate sunroofs, which you'll see when I get inside. Some of them do have a Distronic, like a cruise control, follows the car in front. You would see it a little bit different right here, but mine doesn't have that. What we do have are these automatic headlight washers. After spraying the windshield 4 times, I believe, on the 5th time if in a row, it'll spray the headlights too. We also have sliding rotors, and the calipers say Mercedes-Benz on it also, which is a nice touch. A lot of times people will black out these side indicators, but I like them like that. I think it gives it a little bit of class. It's got side indicators on the mirrors also. We also got folding mirrors. Now, as far as interior features, let's close up the sunroof because some bugs out here. I'm not trying to get bit up from the mosquitoes. They love me. So if you see what I'm talking about, it's got the 2 sunroofs. This is the front and the one in the back. Well, moonroof, should I say. Only the front one moves back and the glass will move over the back one. So as far as in the car, it does have navigation, 6-disc changer. It's got dual climate control. I like the clock that Mercedes puts in there. It's kind of classy. It's got the ambient lights underneath here, all along the side, all along the wood paneling, the wood grain, all over here, and all the way in the back. You could change it from solar to neutral to polar, which is like a bluish color. As far as my navigation, this is a DVD player also. It's got HD radio. It's got a hard drive. You can record them right into the hard drive. That way you don't have to carry around CDs. It's got cup holders. It even got to have your hand sanitizer. See how that goes. We're still in this pandemic, people. Don't get too happy. It's got a old school ashtray and a lighter. Nobody's using that. I've never smoked. Not gonna start. Here's a 6-disc changer, and it also plays Bluetooth audio. And there's also an SD card down there. As far as the glove compartment goes, it is a controlled environment. You can have it cool in there. If you keep something in there, it can stay cool. It's got a Harman Kardon system. The seats have all types of adjustments on them. I can actually hit this button right here, and that'll give me full control of the passenger seat at the same time. So when I get in the car, if my wife's coming out, if I want to put the heated seat on for her, or the cooled seat, because we do have heated and cooled, I could put on my wife's heated or cooled seat, kind of spoil her a little bit, pamper her a little bit. Fellas, if you know, pamper your wives. Trust me, happy wife, happy life. Because if she's not, you will be miserable. Electronic parking brake can control the folding mirrors. And there's also a shade in the back. Made to drive people around if you need to. If you know, to chauffeur people, they are big boy cars for luxury, limousine purposes, anything of that nature, or for people that just like big cars, like myself. 3 headrests in the back, of course, make it nice and comfortable. There is a button in here. I can just fold them down on my own while I'm driving. This particular glove compartment, or center console, you can call it, opens up on both sides, depending on who gets in it. It's got an automatic trunk. You can open up from the inside, which is beautiful. Doing that drive and pickup, staying safe during this pandemic. And you could also have them close it. Nice. A couple other things. The car is about 206.5 inches long. The S-Class in the States, I'm not sure about overseas. I think overseas they might have a shorter version, but you know how Audi can be a A8L or a BMW can be a IL or LI. The Mercedes is a long base. All of them in the States are long base. There's no longer version, and they are 206.5 inches long. It's about 58 inches in height, almost 74 inches wide as far as the width, almost 6 inches as far as ground clearance. Some superficial stats, but stats at the same time, good to know. The car weighs about 4,800 pounds, 4,860 or something like that as far as weight. It's got a backup camera, keyless entry. You can open up the windows with the key outside with the key fob. If it's hot out, when you do that, it'll open up all your windows as long as you hold the button and your sunroof. If your shades are up in the back, it'll drop the shades first and then the windows. And it will also turn on your cooled seats, assuming that, the car is almost assuming if you're opening the windows to cool it off, then it needs to help out a little bit and put the seats on. I didn't even know that happened, but I tried the windows one day and realized I heard a motor. I didn't really know what it was. It was like making a noise. Like, I was like, what is that? I get in the car and the seats were cool. So that's a fantastic feature. It's a spoiled feature. If you want a pampering feature, so to speak, but a good one at the same time. These cars are very expensive, brand new, anywhere from $99 to $105, believe it or not. So you can get them for pretty good now, but you got to take care of them. It's not your car that you can just buy and beat on and not take care of it. If you're gonna own one, you got to take care of it. Another pampered feature that Mercedes has is if you have the heat or the air on, especially the heat, when you turn the car off, you can hit this button right here and it will continue to provide you comfort depending on I believe I'm not sure if it's AC, but I do know it's heat. If it's the winter time and you want to turn the car off, sit in the car, it will still give you heat with the car turned off as long as however long the engine is warm. I believe it's another 20 minutes or a half hour. So I'm hoping I helped you guys out, helped anybody out that's looking to buy one of these cars. Like I said, it's mine. I love it. I try to take care of it. I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to keep it as long as I can. If you're thinking about buying one, it's a car that you can buy and really, really, really enjoy. But it's not a car you can own and beat on. You want to go beat on a car, go get a Honda. No disrespect to Hondas, but they will take that. Mercedes could be very temperamental, believe it or not. Sometimes they like to be driven. If you let them sit, which most cars would enjoy, not to be beat up on too much, Mercedes is like, if you let me sit, next time you drive after not driving for a while, I'm gonna give you a problem or an issue. And I don't understand that. But anyway, like I said, I love my car. It's been good to me so far. You'll see it in my other videos. It's my car. I own it. You will see me doing things on it. I'll talk about it some more from time to time. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share it. Like I always say, stay positive, it's healthy. Peace out.